Level Up Protocol, I am Trilla D and welcome to my channel. Today's vlog is about never chase women. Now before I even get into the depths of this topic, I do want to point out that there's a difference between chasing something or someone and pursuing someone. Going after what you want in life is one thing. Pursuing something or going after someone is more so, in my mind, it's like there's a mutual involvement, a mutual effort being matched and meeting in some way, shape, or form. Chasing, on the other hand, is when there's no mutual effort being put forward. So you're hitting up a girl, you're texting a girl, you're sliding in your DMs, and you're not getting any response back from her. You're liking all her pictures, you're commenting on all her stories, and there's no effort being returned back to you. And you're still chasing it and pursuing it. Never do that, guys. Never do that. I'm sure we've all heard the internet term, focus on yourself, king. 100% that's what we have to do. So let me just put in a quote here from The 48 Laws of Power, which is a fantastic book. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. Read it if you haven't read it, or just go online and read the summary if you need to. Amazing rules to life. Desire creates paradoxical effects. The more you want something, the more you chase after it, the more it eludes you. The more interest you show, the more you repel the object of your desire. This is because your interest is too strong. It makes people awkward and even fearful. Uncontrollable desire makes you seem weak, unworthy, pathetic. Think about that one for a minute. I'll even put it in the video description so you guys can copy and paste it and just read that to yourself every single day. So here's the thing. When I was first released after being locked up, I was locked up for a couple of years. That's a long time to go with no female interaction. I was a little bit thirsty for women. I will admit it. I was a little bit creepy / thirsty, like nothing weird, obviously, like that would make a girl uncomfortable, but it was just, I wanted it too much kind of thing. I wanted it too much and I just couldn't get it. There was a long point of time where it just wasn't working out for me because exactly what this says. I had uncontrollable desire and I wanted it too much and I was chasing it and it was just eluding me until I got to the point where I'm like, listen, I need to level up this aspect of my life. I completely stopped pursuing it. I'm talking about everything. No dating apps, no sliding in DMs, no approaching women in public. I just focused on me. I started working out, eating healthy, reading more books, educating my mind on just interactions with people in general and how to be a better person in general, got in better shape. So back to the topic here. Do not ever chase women. A lot of guys, I'll have this conversation with a lot of my younger friends, 19, 20 years old, and they say, well, how am I going to find a girlfriend? How am I going to find a girl to date or hang out with? And it all starts within, guys. It all starts within. Women have women's intuition. They could sense what's going on. I had this one friend who was always super creepy. Like he would stare at girls' asses and stuff like that. And we'd be driving in a car and he'd be staring at a girl and saying something about her, maybe her ass or something. And she would be walking the other way and several times the girl has stopped and looked back. Like she almost knows that something's happening. Women's intuition tells them exactly what your intentions are and what you're exactly going after. And they know this. So this is why I say don't chase them. The key here is attract them to you. I had one friend and every time, he'd hit me up on Friday night, Saturday night, he'd be like, man, let's go out. There's supposed to be a lot of girls here. There's supposed to be a lot of girls there. Let's go out, And I would tell him, bro, there's girls everywhere. There's girls in Shoppers Drug Mart. There's girls at the corner store. There's girls at the coffee shop. There's girls in the library. There's girls in the gym. There's girls everywhere. If your real intention is to leave your house and talk to females, there's girls everywhere. And by the way, I suggest you guys all check out Social Animal, because if you have problems talking to women and approaching females, check out the channel Social Animal. This channel is absolutely incredible. And 5 minutes of watching any of his videos, you will be inspired and you will increase your chances of talking to a female. But anyways, back to the topic here about my friend. I would tell him, listen, I leave my house with the intention of having fun. If I go to a party that some of my friends are at, I'm not thinking, oh, I hope there's a hot girl there and I get laid. That is literally the last thing on my mind. I want to get out of my house. I want to have a good time. I want to have some drinks, enjoy myself, and have fun. And 90% of the time, that's what will attract a female my way. Because you have to understand that woman's intuition is telling them, this guy just wants to get in my pants. That guy just wants to get in my pants. This guy over here, what's he up to? He's just having fun. He's laughing. He's making jokes. He's the center of attention. Let me go talk to that guy. So this is the real point I'm trying to make here, guys, is never chase females and just level up and be your best self. Try to have more fun, get in better shape, make more money, although it doesn't take money to find you a woman. Regardless of all these videos you'll see of girls saying they want a guy that makes 100K and this and that, those women all end up single into their 30s, late 30s, 40s, and end up settling for someone who doesn't have money or someone they don't like at all and has the money. So don't worry about those females and all these type of videos you may see on Fresh and Fit and whatever. They talk to a certain demographic of females. For the majority of women, money does not matter. I mean, you can't be piss poor living at your parents' house, but you don't need to be the richest man in the world. So when it comes to going on dates too, when I go on dates now, like getting laid is the last thing on my mind. I really don't care about that. I literally just want to get to know the woman, see what type of woman she is, go to a nice restaurant, have a espresso martini, enjoy some nice food and some good conversation, and really just have fun myself, to be honest. And I keep telling all my female friends this, that it's like a reverse psychology trick that is trying, like, these women will try to hit on me. At the end of the night, they'll be like, so are we going back to your place and this and that? And I'm like, maybe next time. Because again, I'm not really just looking for some easy, disposable sex. I'm a bit older. When I was younger, in my early 20s, I was all about that life. And even then, I wasn't chasing it. I was attracting it. A lot of men nowadays, everything they do is aimed at getting women. The way they dress, the way they talk, everything. They're not doing it for themselves. They're doing it for these females. And females see that, and it's never going to work for you. So even when it comes to dressing, like if you want to dress nicer for you. Don't dress nicer to attract a certain type of female or this and that. Like I stepped my fashion game up recently because, as you guys see, I pretty much wear the same thing in every vlog. I'm on penitentiary clothing style still, jogging pants and sweatshirts, but I told myself, listen, I want to dress a bit better. Bought some khakis, some dress pants, some chinos, some nice shirts, sweaters, jackets. And when I go on a date, I'm dressed in a way where I'm impressing myself. So logically, the female is going to feel this confidence and be impressed herself by myself. What I want you guys to know is when you level up, these things come to you. When you truly level up, when you do things for you and you try to be your best self, these things come to you. Success will come to you. Better jobs will come to you. Better females, better relationships, better friendships will all come to you. But it all starts from here, and it all starts with you. You have to be the best version of yourself, and these things will come to you. You can't be just low vibrating, doing the same thing every day, playing video games, watching Netflix, eating junk food, not doing anything with your life, not even like having fun and genuinely going out and socializing and expect things to come to you in life. It's never going to work like that. You could pursue a female you like. Like I had a girl, went on one date, it was awesome. I texted her, she didn't really answer. It was kind of like a one-word answer. So I'm like, whatever, Then a week or two passed and I'm like, let me send this girl another text. I sent her a text and we've been back and forth texting. It's like she kind of realized that she was going to lose me and she smartened up and now we're texting back and forth. But like I said, I wasn't blowing up her phone with these one-word answers or when I wasn't hearing from her. I texted her once, I got a one-word answer. I texted her again, another one-word answer. That was it for me. But I didn't give up. I tried again because I'm not too dismissive. I have an issue being dismissive sometimes with females, so I'm trying to work on that. But this is what I'm saying. I wasn't chasing her. I was healthily pursuing her. Gave her some time, gave her some space. I tried my luck again. If she didn't respond properly to that text, I would have deleted her number and that would have been it. But now we're back talking. She's sending voice notes and going to go on another date soon. You know what I mean? So there's a real difference between aggressively chasing females and pursuing females. I'm not saying don't put any effort in. A quick story. One time I was at the gym and this girl was staring at me for her whole workout to the point that like guys that I didn't know that were kind of my gym buds, they would be like, that girl, you have to talk to her. She's literally looking at you the whole workout. I'm like, all right, cool. So I see she finished her workout right when I finished mine. She was stretching. I went to go stretch next to her and I was like, hey, what's up? And she had her earphones on. So I'm like, oh, hey. She takes her earphones down. This is what I said. I'm like, I just wanted to come over and say you're very beautiful. Don't mean to bother you, disturb your workout. I just wanted to know what your name was. And her response was, why? And it took me like a second to kind of understand what was happening. I'm just like, well, no reason, really. I just wanted to know your name. And she's like, oh, she told me her name. And I was like, have a great workout. Like, literally, I'm like, okay, you don't want me to talk to you. Cool. And I said, have a great workout. And as I'm walking away, she's like, oh, what's your name? And I'm like, well, I'm D. And she's like, oh, have a good workout. And it was just so awkward. Like, she didn't know how to handle me approaching her. It clearly has never happened to her before. And as I'm walking away off the mirrors, I can see her looking at me with this look of regret. Like, what the hell just happened? And why was I so rude to that guy? And why didn't I talk to him? Literally. And to this day, I haven't seen her back in the gym since. I wasn't chasing her. I was shooting my shot respectfully, in a polite way, and she wasn't returning my energy. So I was like, have a great workout. If she wants to ever talk to me again in life, she's going to have to come up to me and talk to me. I will never approach her again in the gym because she was just rude. You know what I mean? But the point I'm making here is, do not chase females. Just be your best self. Shoot your shot if you see a girl you like. If she doesn't return that energy, that's it. Keep it moving. Hope this one helps you guys, because this is an issue for a lot of dudes. You know what I mean? Especially with COVID, it just made us all antisocial. We were all locked up in the house, probably watching obsessive amounts of porn. Then when we got out, everyone's kind of been a little antisocial since. It's getting a bit better, but it was bad for a while. So I hope this helps you guys and shows you some of the keys that you guys need to just really attract what you want instead of chasing after it. That's it for this one. Level Up Protocol. Be your best self.